Hello, hello, lovelies. It's Saturday morning, which means that we are live with our free workshop for today. Oh my gosh, I am so excited to let you guys know that we have finally made it to Mexico. Woohoo! I know we escaped, I hope, the worst of the winter in Canada. When we left Canada, it was really bitter cold. It was like minus 27 in Saskatoon when we visited our grandkids and kids there. And it was snow. And yeah, we only had still all our tropical clothes with us because we got rid of all our winter clothes when we left last year. So we were very happy to get to Mexico. So Matt's gonna upload some pictures for you guys. I know we've had so many people ask us about pictures and where we are staying and how it is. So yes, we're having a lovely time. It was about a 4-hour time difference from where we were, so it took us a little bit to just catch up again. I just want to do a sound check here with everybody. I just want to make sure everybody can hear me properly and everybody can see me properly. I can still not see the live, so I just want to make sure everybody can actually see. Okay, good. Yeah, that's awesome. I see Andrea. Hey, Andrea from Croatia. And Dita. Hi, Dita. And Pietru. Hi, Pietru. Wow, the gang's all here again. That's wonderful to see. So yeah, we are having a lovely time. Like I said, Matt's gonna upload some pictures for you guys that we just took this morning. We have a beautiful swimming pool. And the one thing that I absolutely just love is waking up in the morning and just all the tropical birds, like things I've never heard before, and it's just so amazing. So hi BJ, good to see you. And Jacqueline, I saw your email this morning and I am going to get you into the membership today so that you can download all these amazing new things that we've got. So let us get started on today. There's so many pages and so many papers. For today, we're going to create, I figured that because it was so cold in Canada and we just love the tropics, I wanted to do something floral and pink and soft again, coming off of that, in more industrial, like steampunk that we ended last year with. So I wanted to do something really cool. And we've got this Mediterranean Folio kit, the Mediterranean Spring, and I just love the colors on this. We've got lots of little pockets and ephemera pieces, little tags, everything sticking in there, tuck spots. Don't you just love these, you guys? Isn't junk journaling just so much fun? Oh, there's Yvette. Hi, Yvette. I'm so glad that you're here. Yvette is a brand new member, and so she decided to join in today. That's wonderful. And Nelda. Hi, Nelda. And Martine. Hi, Martine. Wow, so many people. And Deanne. And so, yeah, we're going to have so much fun making these today. If you guys haven't downloaded your freebie yet, Matt's going to drop the freebie link for you guys just so that you can get that. You could probably get some stuff still cut out while I'm just doing the introductions here and so on. These are all the ephemera pieces. So yeah, we're going to have a great time putting this together today. Now, this 7-page freebie is actually part of a 25-page folio kit. And in that folio kit, we have loads and loads of additional ephemera pieces. We have additional pockets, like all these that you're not going to find in the freebie, but this is part of the 25-page kit. So lots of additional pockets. Where are my other pockets here? I think I put that over here. So these are some of the additional pockets that you're going to get. So this one here. So yeah, just so many additional things. And then one thing that you're going to see is you're also going to have the option of having a border, like a vignette, around the edges and versus just blank. So these blank ones, you can add your own ink colors to this. You can do that with these as well, but it's just gonna pop more on the ones that are more blank. And so yeah, you can, like, you're gonna have the option of having vignettes or no vignettes on these as well as part of the 25-page kit. And in addition to that, you're gonna have more belly bands. Where are all the belly bands here? I just had everything so organized. And we also gonna have, look at all these beautiful different covers that's included in that 25-page kit. Now, all our Crafting Studio members get this for free. So for $7 a month, you can sign up for our Crafting Studio membership, and all of our kits are always free. So these are all part of this beautiful kit. There we go. Aren't they just gorgeous? I just love them so much. Poor Matt's been cutting out all morning and all night last night. So, oh yeah, here's the other belly band as well. There we go. And as part of this whole collection of Mediterranean Spring, there's also all our junk journal pages. Now, these are some of the backing and texture pages we have included with this. And I'm gonna, if we have some time left, maybe even if we don't have some time left, we'll stay a little bit late today. And I'm gonna show you guys how to make some really cool things with these backing pages. And just look at these beautiful junk journal pages. So this is like a 30-page kit, the junk journal kit. And this is also included in the membership. So yeah, just for that $7 a month, you get all of this included. Or you can just pop by the Ko-fi shop and you can buy this kit all on its own as well. Isn't this gorgeous? I just love all these flowers, the wisterias, and oh, the geraniums, the bougainvillea. Isn't this gorgeous? It just makes you feel like you're stepping into the sunshine in Italy or the south of France. Have a glass of wine. This way. Isn't that just so beautiful, you guys? Anybody who's used the pages yet to make something, it would be great to see that. I think it was Jacqueline that showed us some of her stuff this morning already. I didn't have a chance to really have a look at that yet, but I'm gonna. So just look at that. Oh, and of course lots of colors, and all these colors match perfectly with this kit. So you can use it as backing pages or additional pockets or anything you like. Just look at this. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, so now that we've gone through that whole kit, I am actually just gonna keep a couple of these pages out as well, because I want to show you how to do the backing pages for some of the ephemera pieces that we're going to use today. And then I also quickly wanted to show you guys, because you're live here today, we are going to give you a couple of bonuses. Now, I know everybody who's been here before are probably getting super excited when they see this page. Yes, this is the ephemera, and this is the loaded tag. So this is our live bonuses for today. You're gonna get a loaded tag and the ephemera that goes along with that loaded tag, which was also matching for this kit, which is amazing. And when you go watch the replay, you're gonna get some beautiful pockets to put on top of your loaded tag. And we have also a matching set of washi tape for you guys to download and print out. So those are such beautiful bonuses. I can't wait to use them. All right. So Matt is actually just asking, and yes, let's drop one of the first bonuses there for you guys. So Vit says, I ran out of ink to do those. I'm gonna use them for tags and changed my ink and printed them out again. Woohoo! Good. So I have some additional pages here that you guys can use.
Look at Angela's message.
So Angela, let's see what hi Angela, my 3-year-old granddaughter was wondering If Anthony can say hi. Oh my gosh. Hi, Tilly. It's so great that you could join us today. Wow. Your grandma makes some really beautiful crafts. I hope she got to show you some of her junk journals because they're really pretty. I'm so glad that you're here joining us today, Tilly. Alrighty. So let's get started on our big project today, you guys. So I'm going to mostly use all the free freebies that's included in your freebie, like all the folio pages included in the freebie. But I decided to also add a couple of the pieces of the upgraded folio kit. So I'm going to add a couple of these pockets here as well. And I'm going to add a couple of the ephemera pieces too. So the big pockets I'll keep the same, but because in this folio that I created, I used the ones without a vignette. This time around, I'm going to use the ones with a vignette. And so we're just going to see the comparison there, and it looks really beautiful with that. So I'm going to use that. We're also going to do a little bit of a different fold on the glue tabs. So it's okay if you've already folded your glue tabs, that's fine. But I'm going to just show you a different fold because we're going to have lots of things that we're going to be stuffing into these pockets. So we're going to make them a little bit bigger. Alrighty, so let me just put all these things aside here. Now, first thing we're going to do, let me just get all my pockets and all my ephemera pieces just, like I said, off to the side here. Okay, we're gonna start off with our 2 cover pieces. Now, with these cover pieces, you can use any one of them on the inside or the outside. I love to use this more vibrant one on the outside, and I like to use this more subdued one on the inside because it makes the pockets and the ephemera pop more when it's against this kind of contrast. So let's put these ones together. You're gonna flip them over and you're gonna glue them together back to back like that. Alrighty. So unfortunately, I thought I had purchased my purple glue. It was not my purple glue. So we're stuck with white glue, which, you know, we kind of just have to hope for the best on seeing where this goes. And as soon as you think you have enough glue on there, add a little bit extra. My pockets came apart the other day on me, so yeah, whenever you think it's enough, don't believe it. Add some more. Ooh, I completely forgot, you guys. The guy in the chair today. Matt is our guy in the chair today. He's been cutting out like crazy, like cutting out all the pieces for me to use. He's been getting everything up and running, uploading beautiful products to the membership site. So, and he's going to be answering all your questions today, uploading your bonuses. So if you guys can give a big shout out and say hi to Matt. He's going to be chatting with you guys in the chat today. So let's just get this all lined up here. And again, if you're brand new at this, don't worry about it. If it's not completely lined up, you can always, like you see here, there's a little bit of an edge. You can just cut that, trim that, or you can even ink it. We've got a little bit of space here on these sides. So yeah, if it's not perfect, don't worry about it. It doesn't need to be. Like I said, you can just trim it like this. We can also add some ink to it, and that'll just clear it right up. Now, what color ink are you guys going to be using with this? Now, I know that this already has a vignette around it, like a vintage kind of vignette, but do you guys use any ink with this? I would love to know. I have like a gold ink that I did ink the edges with, and it kind of just made it nice and sparkly, almost like sunshine. And I loved it. But let me hear some of you who are going to be using some ink on your edges. I know we have some real pros in this group here too that just go all out with metallic pens and all kinds of good stuff. Okay, so we got our edges kind of trimmed there. Now, as you can see, we have fold lines right here. And so you want to make sure that you can fold this over just like that. Make sure that this edge though doesn't go over top of this fold line right here, while at the same time trying to keep it as close to this folding line as you can on this side. Make sure it's straight. If you have a scoring pad, then that would probably make this a lot easier.
No, because I was print on the back side, so I don't have to glue.
Oh, perfect, Nelda. That is wonderful. We got a brand new printer, and it's a double-sided printer. But as soon as we did double-sided prints, it seemed to kind of just, for some reason, tear the pages. So we're gonna have to just practice with that a little bit more. Okay, now we're gonna fold over this side right here, keeping it nice and straight. Okay. Perfect. Now guess what? Woohoo! We have a folio, you guys. Look at that. That's beautiful. Now you can have it either way. I tried to create the flowers and the florals so that you can really have it either way. You can open it from this side like this, or from this side like this. So whatever works best for you, you can do. The flowers are kind of either way will work. So nothing is going to be wrong here. You guys can just do your thing. Okay, so now that we have our folio here, and like I said, you can ink the insides here, you can ink the middles here. It's going to be beautiful regardless of what you decide to do. Now let's get to our pockets. And in the upgraded kit, you're going to have this door pocket right here. Everybody's gonna have this one here, this beautiful seascape one. This one here. This is also part of the upgraded kit, this girl here. And everybody has this beautiful bicycle. We got so much good feedback about the bicycle. Everybody loves that one. So let me just grab some of the pockets here that I want to use. And just gonna get the rest out of here. Okay, so let's kind of work things out here first. Don't just start gluing. Like, we're gonna kind of plan how we're gonna make this work. So everybody who has the upgraded kit can go ahead and use these ones as well. We are gonna just work with our big pockets for the freebie kit though. Now, when we come to folding over our glue tabs, usually all you want to do is just fold it over like this. Glue tabs give you a little bit more space. For everybody who's new here, I love using these glue tabs because it gives you a little bit more space. If you just had a pocket that was just printed all the way to the edge like this, so imagine there's no glue tabs here. It's just printed like this. Then you would have to add glue to the inside here all the way around, which means that it takes that much more space away from your pocket. Now, if you have the glue tabs, you put the glue on here and it gives you the whole space of the pocket to add ephemera pieces. So that means that you can have larger ephemera pieces, you can have more ephemera pieces, but what I am saying today is we're gonna have even more space for ephemera pieces, because now that we've folded over our glue tab, what we're going to do is we're gonna make almost like a little fan here. and we're gonna fold it halfway back again. Almost like an accordion style. So I'm gonna do an accordion fold right there. And this side as well. All 3 sides. And that's gonna give us a little bit more depth because we're gonna add a lot of ephemera pieces to this. And if you're one of our members, then we printed up, or we created for you, 28 different affirmation cards that can go into your beautiful folio. And let me just see if I have, yeah, I have some examples of it here. So I am the creator of my reality. Today I choose beauty, strength, and joy. So we've got 28 of these cards. We also have 28 faith-based ones if you prefer that, and it's only available to our members. So Matt's gonna drop the link for you guys to the Ko-fi shop where you can see what those look like. And but yeah, it's only available to our members. But this is the reason why we're making these much bigger, so that you can actually store all of those cards inside your pockets. So let's see here. There we go. It doesn't have to be straight. Nobody's gonna see this. It's just for our own benefit. Okay. So let's see, where are we gonna put these? Now, usually I love to put these big ones right inside here. The other option is, of course, that you can put it on the outside like this. And that would also look stunning. That would look very beautiful. So when the flap closes over, it closes over like this. You could also put it on the back of the folio. But before I continue here, you guys, who's actually making this with me today? So who is actually just watching, and who is actually just making this with us today? I just want to get a quick feel for this, just so that I'm not going too fast. If I'm going too fast, then just let me know. Billy Joe, I must have missed some of the conversation here that's going on. Billy Joe says hers does the same.
That's about the printer, double-sided printing.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, the double-sided printing thing, I've given up on that. I just glue my pieces, and that way I can kind of just mix and match as well. So let's see here. I'm making it, Martine says, woohoo! No worries, Yvette, you could always watch the replay again. Deanne says she's making it. Angela's making it. I hope Tilly is helping. And let's see here. Okay, so we have a lot of people making this along with us today. I'll go extra slow here. Let me know if you have any more questions, and we'll just go through something again. Yes, Jacqueline, yours was beautiful. The one that you made was gorgeous. So Dita says, I'm making it now, finishing it later. Ooh, I can't wait to see all the embellishments that you add to that, Dita. Okay, so I'm gonna go with my usual on this one, and I'm going to add this pocket on the inside here. I just love it. I can't do it otherwise. Every time I try, I'm just like, that just doesn't work. So I'm gonna add this one here. And then, let's see here. I'm going to add this seascape on this side, but with a twist this time. So let's quickly fold over our glue tabs. Okay, and I'm gonna make these ones a little bit bigger again, that give us more space inside, just for those affirmation cards and all the different ephemera pieces that we're gonna be adding. So I'm just gonna do it this way. Again, just fold it back a little bit, just accordion style. And that's gonna give us that little bit of extra depth inside there. Perfect. So this one I'll probably add inside here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to align the tip of this on the top here. I'm going to align it with the top of the folio here. And the reason why I'm going to do that, now for everybody who does who's doing the freebie, you want to maybe align it on the bottom here, and that's fine. Everybody who has the upgraded kit, what I would do is I would align it to the top here, and then we can maybe add another pocket or two just down below here. Wouldn't that be lovely? Let's see which of these pockets we can add to the bottom here. Ooh, so many pretties to choose from. Let's see here. Ooh, maybe we can do this one and this one, like that. Or maybe the other way around. That would be lovely. Oh yes. Also, if you have the upgraded kit, you have the option of not putting this one here, and you can just zigzag a whole bunch of these other pockets onto here like this. Isn't that beautiful? Wow, that is just stunning. I actually love this. But we're gonna stick with the freebie one, just so that everybody who downloaded the freebie knows exactly what we're doing here. But yeah, doesn't that look stunning? Wow, okay. So that is definitely an option. But let's go with this one here. I'm gonna align this right here to the top. I think we'll do this one here and this one here. Now, what we want to do is, because we're aligning this one to the top, we want to glue that one down first. And we're just going to make a little mark with our nail there. That's where it goes, just so that we know. Okay, so let's start gluing, you guys. So we're only going to glue the white parts that we folded over on these. Okay, let's see here. Oh, perfect. If it gets a little bit loud here, like we are with in an apartment building, like an Airbnb, so then we'll close the door. But right now it's just gorgeous out, so we're keeping the door open. If there's too many outside noises, then we will close the door. Okay, let's see. Now let's line this up pretty. And again, don't go over top of your folding lines or your top of your folio. Just keep everything aligned there. Yeah, if you go over your folding lines, and you won't be able to fold anything, like you won't be able to fold the flaps closed. So make sure that you don't go over the folding lines. Now this is gonna look like it's sticking up a little bit, but it's supposed to, because we gave it that accordion style fold, and so it sticks up a little bit, and that's what's gonna give us our extra depth inside our pocket. That's gonna be awesome. Woohoo! Look at that! Isn't that beautiful? Now, is everybody keeping up? Oh, Angela, you made it! Woohoo! Yay, Angela! All right. Hi, Lizette. You made it too. Fantastic. I know it's pretty late for you. Okay, so let's move on to here. Where's my little mark? Okay, this one here, I'm going to put right here. So this is only what you want to do if you have the upgraded kit, right? If you are only working with the freebie, then you want to move this down and you want to glue it into place right here. Perfect, right there. But because just this part of this folio, we're gonna do the upgraded kit, we're gonna glue it into place right here. We made the bigger pockets, so let's just glue those little white parts. If you don't want to increase the size of your pockets, by all means, just glue the whole glue tab, and I'm going to show you how to do that. But if you want to make a bigger pocket, then this is how we're going to do that. All right. Perfect. Now, let me see my little mark down here. There it is. And again, do not go over your folding lines. For some reason, this pocket seems a little bit big right now, but that's okay. There we go. Perfect. Let's see if that folds. Yeah, that folds. Beautiful. Look at that gorgeous pocket we just put in there. Now, let's get our other pockets here. You know what? I think I'm going to do this one. And then this one. I'm gonna line it up like this right here. Okay, and then this one right here. Yeah, I think that will be very pretty, right? Everybody good with that? And Tamra, hey Tamra! And Valerie, oh my gosh, that's amazing. So glad you guys could all be here. Okay, if anybody's working with some different options, just take a quick picture and upload it so everybody could see what everybody else is doing so that we kind of get a good idea here. Oh, I forgot my coffee. Cheers, everybody. Let's just take a quick coffee sip here. Cheers, Lovey.
Cheers.
Okay, so these ones we're not going to fold over, make these bigger, because I just want to show you guys how to put these ones in as well. So just glue the glue tabs. That's it. Nice big glue tabs. Just put lots of glue on there. Make sure that it doesn't come off. And we're going to line this up beautifully there. Line it up on the side. Perfect. All right. And the same with this one here. We're going to do this glue tab.
Everybody's saying how relieved they are to be doing something that's not for Christmas anymore.
I know, right? I was getting pretty done with Christmas there after a while. Like that was pretty intense. Just wait till we get to Valentine's Day though. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's put these ones on here. It's beautiful. Oh, look at that, you guys. Doesn't that just look like a Mediterranean spring to you? The gorgeous flowers and the ocean and the bicycle. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. That's just so much pretty. Okay, so what are we gonna do with the outside of this? Now, what I did before, like with the other one, here, let's just get all our goodies here quickly. What I did before was I added this tiny little tag. It's actually just supposed to be a name tag or a tag of some kind. I added it here as a tuck spot. So in order to make this into a tuck spot, I just glued 3 sides of it, made it into like a little pocket, so that all the smaller pieces of ephemera, let me just get my smaller pieces of ephemera, can easily fit into that without falling all the way through, right? So there we go. We've got little pieces right there. We got our pieces right there. We also, for the people who've upgraded to the 25-page kit, there's like bookmarks and stuff in there as well, so you can tuck that in there. So it creates a little bit of height as well to this tuck spot, which is fantastic. Now this one again has the vignette around it. In the freebie one, we don't have the vignette, we have this right here, and still absolutely lovely. And look at how beautiful these colors match the colors of the folio as well. And you'll see that even, let's just see here with some of these other covers, like all the colors are just so beautiful and complementary. Like everything just matches so beautifully. Just see that, right? So you can take anything and match it up with anything else, and all the colors are matching. So that is very lovely. Now, one other thing I wanted to mention is I included 2 backing pages with your kit. And this is for, I believe this was only for the 25-page kit, like the upgraded kit. I don't think I included any of these with the freebie, but you can use any kind of backing paper and just line up all your ephemera pieces here, and you can just, right, just like that, and then glue them on and cut them out, and they will all have beautiful backing on them that matches. So let me just show you here. I did actually these ones. So look at that, beautiful backing pieces on this. And that way you can actually write on there if you wanted to. You can make little notes, but it's also not just that stark white, right? It's gorgeous. I love that. Now how did I have this? Right there. There we go. And the same with these ones, like all of these have backing pages on them. Not always the same, but that creates just a little bit of interest too, as if it's kind of different backing pages as well. So yeah, you can just use regular colors. You can use writing paper, anything. Let me hear from you guys what you like to use for backing pages. Nelda says, I print lines on back of ephemera. Perfect. That way you can actually write on it, right? That would be perfect. And, oh, Sharon. Hi, Sharon. I didn't even see you there. Okay, so that's one thing that you can do with the backs of these pieces. The other thing is print up another copy of this and like just glue both pieces that look like this, glue it back to back, and you'll have a beautiful double-sided piece that looks exactly the same on both sides. So that's another cute idea. All right, so now that we have the inside done here, let's work on the outside. Now, I'm gonna just do the same here. I'm gonna add a little tag here that we're gonna make into a tuck spot. And let's just look at some of our other options for, here we go. And then this is the other pocket we have for the freebie kit, except this one has a vignette. In the freebie kit, you don't have the vignette around this. So let's just fold this around here quickly. And you can choose if you want to have a bigger pocket again, or if you choose to have just a regular size pocket. So now you know how to make those folds for the bigger pockets. Okay, let's do this. Perfect. Oh, I love this one. Just look at all the terracotta, the window panes. So you can add this right here, right there, or you can add it on this page right here. I think because with this one, I added it to the bottom here, I think this time around, I'm gonna add it to this page right here. Let's see what that would look like. Covers up a little bit of the window pane there. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna keep it this way. So we're gonna do it this way, right there. Now, if you again have upgraded to the 25-page kit, then you can always add this one here instead, or you can add the door here instead. Any which way to go, like they all match perfectly. So I am going to do this one, and I'm not going to increase the size of the pocket right now. So let's do this one right here. Perfect. Okay. Now again, don't go over the edges. Just gonna line this up nicely here. And this right here. Perfect. Look at that. That's lovely. I just love this one. Okay, let's get that fold nicely in there. Perfect. Oh, that's beautiful. Don't you just love that so much? That's gorgeous. Wanda, I just looked up and there you were. So I'm just answering a question here from Angela. What are you calling the dark edges that are already on there? I just call it a vignette, like an overlay, vignette overlay. And so it makes it so that if you don't want to put ink on, you don't have to. It gives it a little bit more of a vintage feel. But I have, for the members and for everyone who buys the 25-page upgrade, I have included both kinds. So let me just get one here that you can see them side by side. What did I do here with this? I just had all of this right here next to each other. Okay, so, now I can only find one of each, of course. Isn't that just the way it goes? Yeah, where's my kit here? That is just so interesting. I was looking, oh, I did have, yeah, there we go. Let's look at these two together. So when you see the one without the vignette and the one with the vignette, so it does make it a little bit darker, the overall image as well, gives it a little bit more of a vintage feel. In some cases it looks absolutely stunning, other times it just makes it too dark. And so, yeah, we like to give options, right? So depending on the feel that you want to go for, yeah, look at these ones again. It kind of takes away from the pink border that's there already and covers it with the vignette. The same with the bookmarks that we have. That looks actually really lovely with it. Really makes it pop. So yeah, it just depends on what you prefer. So that's beautiful. I love that. Okay, so let's keep moving on here. So if you you can also add some of your other options right here, like these side pockets. Let's see if we have some other pockets. Yeah, these ones with a trellis, they're lovely. I love this trellis one. It's beautiful. So yeah, just different options that you can have. Now I'm going to add this one here. I think I'm going to use the one with the vignette. And like I said, I'm going to make a tuck spot with this. So only put glue on the 3 sides and make a little pocket. This one does not have glue tabs because it wasn't meant to be a pocket. It's just supposed to be a tag, but we are repurposing this tag as a tuck spot right there. Oh, go. I just do that. Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay, so now comes my most favorite part. Let me get all of these pieces out of here. And we're gonna start filling it up with some beautiful ephemera pieces. We've included for you guys some of these affirmation cards. Now we have 28 of these per package. We've got two packages. One is just regular affirmation cards. One is a faith-based affirmation card package. And there's 28 cards in each. And also an additional, like several pages of blank ones that just have the different frames. So you can add your own affirmations to that. So, and that's for our members, by the way. So Matt's actually going to drop the second freebie for you guys, the bonus for today, before we start adding these ephemera pieces. So let's see here. What are we going to do with these? Okay, so the big one here, I always love to just tuck right into this slot right here. It slides in beautifully. There we go. And you can add some of the other pieces as well if you want to. Like you can slide that in there. You can add some of your affirmation cards in there. So this is going to be a thicker pocket because we added that accordion style glue tab. This is going to hold double what it was able to hold before. So let's see here. So Andrea says that link isn't working properly.
I just set a revised link up there.
Oh, perfect. Matt's got this. Alrighty. Now, as you guys know, in the one that I made before here, I did this. I added this little tassel here, added some tags, and so on. So let's just quickly make something like that. Let's see here. Now, which ones did we want to do that with? I think I would like to, let me see. I don't know if you guys can notice this, but this is the one that I made before. And you can probably see that it's got some kind of a shimmer to the edges. And it's kind of a gold that I added to this. And it's very sparkly. And it just reminded me of sunshine. You know those little sparkles on the water when you see it? The sun shining on the water sometimes, or there's the sunlight some mornings, and I just loved it. So I added just some gold to the edges here, and I just really love that. So let's just see here. You can add any color you want, by the way. So let's see here. These ones do not have a backing on them. That's okay. You can add backing to anything you want. Let's start adding these together. Now, some of these pieces are included in the freebie and some of them are not. I didn't go through these to see, but I'm just going to kind of just make up a little collection here. And I want to see what this would look like. I think these ones would look wonderful together. Maybe one that's a little bit lighter on this. Okay, so I have my little handy dandy thing here to make like a little tiny hole punch. And that's very convenient. Well, I think I'm going to use this one. And yeah, we're going to do 4 pieces. I think that works really nice. And I'm just going to line these up like this, this, and this. And then I'm going to take a little string and just guide it through here. It's so easy peasy. Of course, you guys can put any kind of embellishments on here. You can put little dangles on, anything you want. There we go. That looks lovely. Look at that. We've got 4 pieces together like this. Looks beautiful. All right, so there's one of our pieces. Now, let's add one of our affirmation cards back here. I think I want to add a little bit of a lighter one to that. Like that. And this one here. And I'm going to tuck this piece over top of here, like this. Let's see. We can add one of our tags right there and there. We can add some more tags and more name tags, and wow, this is just going to be chock full. Look at this. Let's go to this side, and like this is one of the examples of where I think it's a little bit too dark to put a vignette on. So I love the color of this background, but as soon as I added the vignette to this, it made it so that it really doesn't even pick up the color on the background here. So this is probably one of those where I would stick with the non-vignette name tag. So let's see, we can add this here. Add that. Let's see what else we've got here. We've got this one. I'm gonna take this one out of here actually. And let's see. I can even add this one here. That's lovely. Now where's our, these ones you can actually glue back to back, like these bookmarks. You can glue them back to back, and you can add little tassels, you can add little dangles, you can add anything you want to this. It's going to be lovely. I think this is actually what I'm going to do. Let's glue them back to back so that no matter which side of that you see, it's going to be pretty. All right. Let's see here.
Yvette had a comment about gluing small tags there.
Let's see what Yvette has to say here. If you want small tags to fit, make the bottom glue come up higher. That's right, yes. So yeah, they do fit into bigger pockets if you just glue the pocket halfway instead of gluing the pocket all the way. That's a good tip. Okay, that looks good. I'm just gonna cut off the edge here. There's a bit of a bigger edge than what I would like. And there you go, double-sided. Let's add this to our tuck spot right there. Woohoo! Isn't that lovely? Wow, that's beautiful. Now you can keep tucking things in. You can go print off all your affirmation cards. Pick one a day. Write your thoughts and your reflections on the back of them. Like if you glue these onto writing paper or print off writing paper on the back, right? So it looks like that. Then you can write your reflections for the day on there. And I think that would just be so lovely. There we go. We got some more. Let's see what else we've got here. Some sticking out right there. This is so gorgeous, you guys. I can just keep tucking things in here. never stop. Okay, look at that. It's coming together so nicely. Perfect. Let's see. I think we can probably tuck this one in here too. This is gorgeous. Okay, so it is complete. Wow. Look at this folio. It is chock full. And it was so easy to do, right? Wasn't that just gorgeous and so easy? There we go. That is so nice. Now, if you guys go and look at your belly band, now, exactly, if it's like more is better, yes. In this case, yes. Like there is no such thing as too much ephemera. Thank you so much, Angela. I'm so glad you like this. So this is the belly band. So what you want to do is just glue this little glue tab piece. You don't have to fold it. All you need to do is glue this little piece. And you're gonna bring this around to kind of make a circle. And you're gonna put the edge of your circle right onto the glue tab right there. Now, what you can do is you can add like a tag across it or anything like that. What we're gonna do here first is we're gonna bring this up from the bottom. If you bring it up from the top, then all your ephemera pieces are gonna get snagged on this. So let's bring it up from the bottom. Make sure your belly band is actually glued. Now what you can do here is if you're not going to add anything to this, then you want to make sure this piece is on the back, but we're going to add a little something. So we can just add this right here, either like this or like this. Let me see if I have something else here too. You can even add a flower, like if you have like a flower that you want to do here. Let me just take one of the other pieces. I don't think I have another piece already cut out here, but let's see. Maybe I can just use one of these pieces. Yes, I will use this piece. You can just cut out one of the flowers on some of these and just add that, but I think I'm going to just add this like this. And I'm going to use my little dots to add this. Instead of gluing it, I'm going to give it some depth and just add these ones. And these you can just find at the dollar store. They're really cheap. I think I paid like less than $2 for thousands of dots. So I use a lot of dots. Okay, so let's get this lifted up here. And if you want more height than these little dots give you, then just double up. So let's double this up. Let's make it twice as high. They're pretty thin, these ones, so just adding a little bit of height is nice. And then if you guys have little flowers, you can even add it to that. There we go. I would love to see what you guys do for the front here for this. There we go. Lovely. Just look at that. So if you have a little flower, you can maybe stick it right there. Yeah, show me what you guys come up with. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, I just can't get enough of this. How can anyone get enough of this? Yes, they're glue dots. and stunning project. Thanks again. Love it. You're so welcome, Lizette. Now, if you guys want to stay a little bit, I don't know if anybody's got time, but I wanted to show you a couple of things to do with the backing pages, because there's a lot of backing pages and everybody always asks me, what do we do with the backing pages other than just glue it to the backs? So everybody can stay for a bit, or does everybody have to go? Let's see. Let's see here. What? Let's see. Anybody got some feedback here? Staying for sure. Haha, great. Awesome. Okay. So now that our folio is done, let's just have a look at some of our backing pages. Now, you know what? I am actually on the replay page. I hope Matt can remind me of this. Lovey, if you can just make a note. I am going to upload a backing page for everybody as well. So everybody can play together with this one. Let me just quickly grab some of these. So we have some stunning backing pages and texture pages in our junk journal kit. And let me just find a couple of really nice ones. I think what I'm going to do is actually go with something like this lavender color. I think. And maybe something like this. These two go together? Yeah, I think so. Let's see what other colors we have here. Ooh, this is actually very nice. This and this, yes. Let's go with those two colors. So I'm going to do this. This is like a texture page. See, it almost looks like it has different textures. And this is just a color page. So the color pages I add because sometimes it's hard to match the exact colors of the theme that you have. So, you know, what I do is I pick out very specific colors inside the projects that we have. And I know that those are hard colors to match sometimes. So I give you color pages that matches exactly to the theme. So that makes life just a little bit easier. So what I want to do here with you guys, and I'm sorry guys, I'm doing this off the cuff. I did not plan this. So give me a moment if I forget how to do this. But I want us to make one of these. I know, this is like a whole other project, but I really just want to show you guys how to make this. This is like a pocket that you fold just using backing paper. And you put two pieces of backing paper together and it creates like 3 different pockets that you can just stuff with all kinds of things. So for instance, that loaded tag that you guys just got in as a bonus freebie, you are going to be able to just stuff that into here. So this is basically all the pieces that you don't necessarily know what to do with. It doesn't quite fit into your journal or whatever. You can just tuck into here. Like, look at this. I put all my little specimen cards. I tucked into here. This was the steampunk folio for the junk, or the steampunk New Year's that we did. And this was just lovely kit, by the way. And yeah, we had like tags and bookmarks and everything, but I put it all into this. And then this whole pocket you can just slide into or glue into your junk journal. So yeah, like I put a little thing on the back here, but yeah, you can just glue this whole thing just into your junk journal and you can just keep sliding things into it. And it just is so beautiful. Just look at this. Just so cute, right? So I really want to make one of these with you guys. So bear with me. I didn't practice this ahead of time, so we'll see what happens, okay? Okay, here we go. So again, we're gonna glue 2 pieces together. Pick the 2 pieces of backing paper that you love. I'm going to upload 2 pieces for you guys on the replay page so that you can play along and you can make this yourself and you can stuff it with all those ephemera pieces. And And you can also make that loaded tag that we gave you guys, and you can just use that and stuff it with that as well into those pockets. It's gonna be lovely. I want to see everybody doing this. I would love to see you guys' pictures of that. Now I know that we did this together in our challenge. We did the 12 days of Christmas challenge, and I did do a quick explanation, like a quick video on how to do these pockets. So, but this is just for those who didn't see it or don't remember it. I hope I remember it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we're double-sided here. Perfect. Okay, now because this is letter size paper, it's not square. So we want to make this in a square. Will this be on the replay? Yes, we will also do this on the replay. Don't worry, I won't leave you hanging on this one, give you the pieces and without showing you. That would be so cruel. It's like taking away the charger instead of the phone. Thank you so much. Yes, the vibrant colors. I love the vibrant colors on this. Okay, so we want to make this into a square. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold it, match up the corner on one side here, fold it exactly into that corner, and make this into a square. Perfect. That's not hard. That part I remember. Okay, and so now this piece that's sticking out, we're gonna just cut off, and I'm gonna show you what to do with this piece actually as well. Alrighty. Now, let's fold this open. Yes, you're gonna have a crease here, but don't worry about it, nobody's gonna be able to see this. Okay, now you take one of your, like you fold it into a diamond, or you open it up into a diamond, not square, but diamond, right there. And we're just gonna fold the bottom corner over so that we have just maybe an inch or so from the top there. So it kind of forms a border just like that. And there we go. Now, let me just see here. Now this corner here, sorry guys, I'm just kind of figuring this out in my head as I'm going here. So this corner here, we're gonna fold over like this, I think. Like that. Let me just double check this. Yeah, so we're actually gonna flip it around. There we go. We're flipping this around and we're gonna fold it over just like this. There we go. I just want to get that fold going there. Perfect. All right. That looks good. I love the colors. Okay, so now what we want to do is just the bottom here. We want to glue onto this so that we can actually make a pocket, right? So let's glue this bottom here. Perfect. Great. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to cut this off at angles. So this at an angle here, this at an angle, so it's kind of cutting into this section here, like sideways, diagonally. So right there, and this side here. There we go. And there is our pocket. Whew, I remembered, kind of. Now, we can start stuffing things into here. So here we have a pocket, 1, 2, and 3. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so let's see what we can do with these. Now, you can add little things here. You can actually add a little tuck spot here. You can add, let me see what I've got here that I haven't used so far. So yeah, you can add a little something right there. We can actually, here, let's use some of our other backing pieces here. And we're just gonna tear some pieces to fit here. So let's go with this. I'm gonna tear this piece. And we're gonna add that right there. Okay, so what I wanna, yeah, let's add this right there. Perfect. Now I just cut this off right at the edge. That looks lovely. Look at that. Wow. Now, again, I didn't think this through very well because I don't have anything to put on here or in here, but let's see. We could take some of our pieces that we used from these and we can add it to there just to kind of give you an idea of what this could look like. Right? So, you can add this right there. And we can add more pieces. There we go. And if you cut some flowers and stuff out, you can always just add the flowers here on the top and use your dots to kind of create some depth, right? Now with this piece here, we're gonna make a little envelope and we're gonna just add it right to the top here. So how we're gonna make a little envelope, you ask? Well, I hope I remember that too. So here we go. Again, we're looking for, here, I'm gonna keep this here. We're gonna looking for a square again. So we're gonna take one of these. So this is the piece that we cut off of that large pieces of paper that we glued together and we made a square out of it. Well, this is that piece. So nothing's gonna go to waste here. We're gonna just make a square again. Get those corners lined up. There we go. Alrighty. Now, let's see. This time, we're gonna fold over the bottom corner all the way to that line right there. And then, we're gonna fold it up again, like that. Perfect. Now, we're gonna flip it over. Oh no, this one doesn't flip over actually. This one just folds. I'm gonna fold it like this, in a little bit. And we're gonna fold this side in a little bit, just so that we get this exactly right, the proportions here. Perfect, just like that. And then we're gonna add a little bit of flair here. You see this piece that we folded over? We're gonna fold it backwards, but just to line up. The fold is gonna line up with this tip right here. So if you have a ruler, you can rule it out. You can just make, just guide it up, but you can just eyeball it too, right there. And then fold it, and then open this piece up into a little diamond shape like this and squeeze it flat. There we go. And that way, when you fold this over, you can tuck it into there. So beautiful little design. Here, I'm just gonna glue this piece shut. It always wants to open up, and I don't want it to. There we go. And that is lovely. Isn't that so cute? What do you guys think? Did you make this? Did you guys do this with me? I would love seeing this. Okay, so yeah, we can just add this right here. We didn't have to print out anything. We just add this right here. I'm just gonna glue this little piece down as well. This little diamond shape. Okay, so actually, I'm gonna use some dots. Let's give this some height, because what I would like to do is actually have a little writing piece or something that's just written, like have it here, tuck right underneath this. So that's why I'm gonna give this a little bit of height. Let me see, I'm gonna have it like this. There we go. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. And I'm gonna make it a little bit taller. Like just give it a little bit extra height here. Hope you guys are doing good with this. And you know, these little envelopes, you can make it any size. And I have kind of just started making this as a signature piece of mine. Like everything that every bigger project that I make, or my junk journals, I actually just add a little tiny envelope that I make. And so it's just something that I love to do. But I haven't made these in a while, so there we go. Look at that. Isn't that just so cute? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. This is so adorable. Well, you guys, I hope you had such a fabulous time with us. I'm just noticing that some of our members are mentioning the membership here. And I would just like to say thank you to all our members. We just love you, and we appreciate so much that you're supporting us in what we love to do. If you haven't signed up for the membership yet, everything that you see what we did here today is included. Every kit we've ever made is included. So, you know, there's just endless supply of creativity here. So thank you so much for showing up today. I would love to see what you guys make. Just pop it on over to the group, and once you did it, like just put it in there and show us all. Like it's all inspiration, whether you're new or whether you're a pro, it doesn't matter. We just love to see it. So can't wait to see you guys again next week. I'm not sure what the theme for next week is yet, but usually that comes to me over the weekend. And I look forward to seeing you guys then. Have a great time, you guys. Bye.